Boom. Yeah, Astro as well. Safari, with the friend Safari. Nothing work stuff. Okay, let's close that as well. Safari. Huh. For some reason, Safari refused to close. Amazing. How? Why? Okay, if I will close tab by tab. Okay. Hey Vadim, hello. Yeah, that's me. Last week I was in vacation, and before vacation I was kind of didn't feel doing anything. But yeah, now I'm back. Hey. So what I'm doing today, I started already to create screenshots. Basically, what I want to do. Here are my current screenshots. Let's hide feed. So those are screenshots that I have currently in the App Store. That is kind of current screenshot, how they looks like, and that is kind of test which is running. Basically kind of running test to see which from them is best. But both are meh. Because here is, this test runs for how many days? 70 something, plenty of days. And both are kind of meh. 4.4, 4.5, whatever, basically conversion rate. That's not much. I will say something around 10 is okay, in my opinion, and I sub 10 in other apps, in my own apps. And I know that 20% is possible, so that's low. 4.4 is low. Yeah, I didn't know I will go live today as well. I was just doing those, I was creating those screenshots, and then I was thinking, okay, when I will be done with screenshots, I will do some programming, and then I remembered, hell, I didn't do any video this week, and I didn't stream, and basically that is kind of last chance to do something. So here I am. Okay, so I don't know if those screenshots will be better, but I shall try. So those what I have at the moment, those are kind of light theme. I will try. Music is loud. Okay, let me fix that. Something like that. Hope it's better. Oh, Diabolo, hello. Long time no see. Hey. Let me know if you hear music at all. Is it fine? Is it too loud? Too not loud enough. Yeah. Good now. Okay, perfect. And I will mute myself in my headphones, otherwise that's quite confusing. I am kind of monitoring my audio, but now it should be fine. Music is just fine. Okay, we just fine-tuned that. So current screenshots are light theme. This is current production page. This is current kind of test. Doesn't work really well. So I will try black, kind of dark theme, and I have kind of running kind of wave of water behind screenshot. So that's kind of fits together probably with up and will not look too dark probably. So yeah, I don't know. So something like that. Basically I'm almost done with that. I have some headers, so basically I have just hero image, guy diving under the water. Want to share my day of up? Yeah, go ahead, yeah, sure, why not? we can talk shit about your ideas. So you're still working? Yeah, I'm switching in between projects, and now I want to increase improvements. It's about GTD. Do you mean chat? Chat GT? He says Ruxis, ciao, hello. So I need 2 more headlines here, and then I will start to export those screenshots and upload to the App Store. So we'll see how that will go. Headline will be something like track your progress, something like that. And by the way, if you're curious why I am kind of typing like half dead, so that's because of that. It's kind of, that is kind of fancy keyboard, but it's a bit tricky to type on it. I planned to do maybe a review video, but not ready yet. I'm not ready yet, but it's cool. But yeah, I'm typing slower than ever. Interesting is that this keyboard is typing itself is kind of okay, but shortcuts and I don't know, symbols, that is kind of tricky. Getting things done. Oh, that's GTD. Okay. It's yeah, I know very well GTD. How is the weather there? Weather is kind of Latvian spring, you know. Just there was a few days ago there was snow, but now it's getting warmer. He says Rusk is asking why I change keyboards and all that stuff often. Companies just sending them to me, so I'm playing with them. And I'm kind of not saying yes to each and every company which want to send it, because you know they want to see that stuff then on my Instagram, so sometimes I say yes. Takes some time to get used to. Yes. Yeah, price is crazy. I got it for free. It was just sent to me to make a few posts on Instagram, that's it, but it's kind of, yeah. Standard keyboards works just fine, of course. He says Ruxis didn't get why they are sending them to me. So, if you go to Instagram, there is a profile named Ivers Meyers, that's me. I have decent following. I have 110,000 followers on Instagram, and so, for example, this picture got 2,000 likes. So, if you go to the insights, you can see how many? 12,000 accounts kind of saw this picture. So basically, this keyboard was in this picture. So companies are happy to send stuff to kind of get eyeballs on it. So this another picture, how many? Again, 20,000 accounts reached. So again, that's kind of marketing for them, you know. For me, that is just toy to play around. For them, that is marketing. And so this reel as well, how many views? It's not very popular, but anyways, I don't know, a few thousand whatsoever. Yeah, I'm influencer with some reach. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Instagram was my first kind of platform when I started to create content, so probably that is the reason why it has biggest following there. Actually, if you will go to my all links, I'm on TikTok as well. I'm not very active, but I have about 80k followers on TikTok. So yeah, that's just to answer why companies are interested to send stuff to, I don't know, to someone. That's why. So whatever, doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm not crazy. I'm not buying new keyboard every month. Sure not. All of those keyboards that you see, those are just sent for marketing reasons. I'm kind of thinking, do I need to add, probably I will feature requests. Okay, whatever, I will add it. I'm kind of thinking, do I need to add that here? But probably, yes, why not? Feature requests. Yeah, I can type feature requests like that. Probably something like 40 for font. And same here. Just let's make a little bit smaller font, 36, something like that. Does the keyboard fit in your pocket? This one will not fit, but that another one, what I have here, smaller one, that will, yeah. If even 0.5% of each account is buying, that is fucking locked from one post. Yeah, that's quite a lot. Yeah. Make a giveaway. I did giveaways before, but problem with giveaways is sending. So if I need to send it somewhere here in Europe, that's fine. Last time I wanted to give away 200 euros keyboard. I already had bad experience by sending. That was kind of not cool when I sent. Sorry, wrong button. This button. Give me a check. Oh, perfect. So the problem with giveaways is once I had basically tested MX keys and MX mechanics, and I said, okay, I will choose which one I like, and another one I will send to one who will comment in the YouTube video. And I did that. And I sent that keyboard to the guy in Sweden, and that was cost to send it was something like 20 euros. I don't remember, something like that. And I was thinking, okay, I was kind of lucky that that guy was in Sweden, not somewhere in the US or India. So that could be crazy, you know, expensive to send it. So that was one thing. Next time I was thinking, okay, whatever, I will throw my own money and I will just buy keyboard in the shop and will send it. Again, I did video, announced giveaway, and then I kind of said, okay, you basically choose whichever keyboard you want in iQnix store. I will pay for it and they will send it to you. Of course, guy who won this giveaway was from Ukraine, and he's living in some small, I don't know, not even city, but how you name it? Town? No, whatever. Basically, very small place, and basically iQnix didn't send to that address. Okay, I said choose whatever keyboard for $200 in your local village. Exactly, Paldies Rūpsi village. Choose whatever keyboard you like in your own local kind of store, and I will buy it. Okay, he found the store. That was so crazy. Sorts out that one Ukrainian shop accepts only local payment cards. You can't pay by PayPal or a board payment card. Another kind of shop asked to verify account with mobile phone number, and mobile phone number should be local in Ukraine. That's crazy. Basically, at the end of the day, we agreed to that he will create PayPal account, and I just sent that $200 through PayPal. That was crazy. Okay, give me check out that GPT app. I'm reading the book at the moment when I got there. There are, Vadim, already plenty of whatever. You got me. That there are plenty of apps. I'm using, check out OmniFocus. I'm using OmniFocus Science OmniFocus 1. Basically, that's your that's very kind of strong get things done GTD oriented application. Check out OmniFocus. That's exactly about that. Have you ever launched it up in the production? Yeah, that happened with me. You can still send shipments there. So that's the biggest problem with giveaways. So that's why I do not do them. I would like to. I have in the background actually. There in the background. That's the shelf with keyboards. It's hard to see, too dark in the room. But yeah. Up on Product Hunt. Sorry, I didn't read that correctly. No, I didn't launch up on Product Hunt. Foxbit, hello. I'm not selling OmniFocus. I'm just saying that there are plenty of get things done apps. And OmniFocus probably is kind of one of the OG apps on the Mac for that. But that application, okay, it's kind of, I will say complicated, but that application saved my life back in my product management days. Yeah, on Product Hunt, sorry, I read that wrong. On Product Hunt, I didn't launch it, and I'm not sure it makes much sense to do that. Let me say, it doesn't hurt, of course, probably, but let's say this free diving application. What's the point to launch it on Product Hunt? How much of free divers are on Product Hunt, you know? So, no, I don't think the Product Hunt is the best way to get a first audience, because again, if you are making application for, I don't know, young mothers, for example, how many of them are on Product Hunt? Depends on product. If you're making application for geeks, maybe. If you're making application for me, for some reason, I don't know, whatever, targeted on some aspect of me, even I would be classified as a geek, I'm not going on Product Hunt to see whatever is trending there. I do not care. So, I don't know. What's the name of the app you manage project? That was OmniFocus, the app I just opened it. So, yeah, I don't know. Depends on audience. Okay, we need to export all of those. Export. Will this work? Export 2 layers. Will that be that? Let's see. I hope it will export everything one by one. OmniFocus is very much get the things done idea. Basically, they are just built on, inspired by that. But yeah, I don't know. I read that book. I read the first version of that book, and I read it many years ago. I will say, let me see, about 15, more than 10 years ago. App Store screenshots, something like that. Okay, let's export here and we'll see what will I get. I think if you will look for OmniFocus GTD, basically they had some guide. Here is GTD for example. Here is basically that GTD workflow scheme. So I didn't read the second edition. I read first edition, there everything was basically on kind of based on folders and basically physical paper and so on, but the idea basically is the same. And that GTD workflow basically kind of saved my life when I was working as product manager, and I have 3 product/project managers reporting to me, and we were running a shitload of projects at the same time. I read GTD book as well, and still to this day I don't know why I was crazy. I was crazy enough to do it. Yeah. I don't know, it's kind of... For me, that helped a lot, you know, to kind of do not lose my mind working on all those many projects. Okay, did we got something exported? What happened with that export? Desktop. Display. Okay, it's exported, but only 2 of them. Okay, that's some progress, but I wanted to get all of them. Flutter. What is the name of your most installed app? Antland application, what I built and which is most installed. Hello, BitSpectra. Hello. How can I select all of them? I want to select all of them. I don't want to export one by one. If I click all of that, no, that will not work. Yeah. 2 layers, 3 layers. Oh, if I'm clicking one by one, that kind of works. 8, 10, okay. Let's go. Essentialism book is amazing. Yeah, agree. Also read about 10 years ago, yeah. Okay, export here. And let's export those as well. Essentialism, also good book. A very simple concept, but written very well, and kind of, that was quite a bit kind of eye-opening and aha kind of moment when I read it. Even you kind of know everything in that book, but that often happens in life that you basically need to hear it from someone else and then think about that to understand the deeper. I don't know, at least that's how it works for me. Oh, okay. Seems that I got my screenshots exported. Okay. So we can close the Figma and two days ago we had our first Apple Visions in Estonia. Wait a minute, officially sold in Estonia, or someone just got it from America? You mean upgleaned? What? Upgleaned? No, I said, you asked about applications that which is most installed. I say until end. Until end. This one. I was working as a solo developer on this application for many years. For example, those stickers, I implemented those. What else not? I don't know. Plenty of things. That is most used. Also all those widgets, selling, basically fake money, all that stuff. Not fake money, in-app money, let's say so. That's application which is, I was Let me check LinkedIn. Oh my gosh, I'm not on LinkedIn. Okay, on LinkedIn basically was, I don't remember how many years I was working on that application. Not officially. Yeah, not officially. I saw video of this guy next to the statement of let's have it. Freedom Monument. Yeah. Hera, hello. Thanks. Okay, so now we how this test is running, we have to somehow kill it where it was. Basically, you are not able to run two tests at the same time. Product pages. Oh, probably here. No. Conversion rate. Yeah, basically, difference is 0.8 points, so doesn't really matter. Hey, Jin. Oh, companies which are selling and delivery time 2 to 4 days. Interesting. Yeah, I'm not. I basically did live stream talking about kind of why I am not kind of buying Apple Vision Pro, because I'm not developing applications for it and so on and so on. So yeah. If I would have some amazing idea for the app, then probably I will probably will do. Oh, interesting. I can do another experiment. Amazing. Cost is 4K. It's crazy expensive. Yeah. How much longer until you get your motorcycle? I don't know. That's kind of there are two problems. One is motorcycle license, another one is kind of family member approval to get one, you know. That's kind of tricky. License, I can continue kind of with my license in April. It's currently they still exams are not available. Exams will be available starting from April. So yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's very tough. Not easy to sell. Yeah. Did you select trader or non-trader? I have to be trader because I'm company. I have Dune number. You know, Dune, that's basically Apple kind of verified and registered you as company already. So I have to be trader. No other options. My bike is still with me at the apartment. Nice. I would like to have office recording kind of studio, streaming studio in the garage with bikes in the background. That could be cool. So reference name, what will be reference name? Description and black theme, let's say so. Dark theme. They're complicating the entire thing with motorcycles like a truck or something. Exams here in Latvia are really kind of hard, I have to say. Number of treadmills. 1, traffic proportion. Actually, I could like to kill this test. I don't want to. Oh, here it is, stop button. Found it, amazing. Did you come up with UI design for your apps by yourself? Yes, I do it by myself. So, you like it or hate it, but all of that is mine. Bobster, hello. Hey. Hello from Middle East. Nice. Hello, Muhammad. Okay. Can we know how number of treatments? 1, traffic, yeah, 50. Reference name. Let's go with dark theme. Localizations, yeah, all of them. Create test. So basically that is original product page. We will delete all of those and I will drop all the new screenshots. I hope that screen size will be correct and I will not need to redo all of them. So fingers crossed. Of course. Hate when that happens, okay. Let's hope at least this will be in correct size. So the template in Figma is not in correct size. Okay, that happens, whatever. We'll need to fix that. I'll know you from Instagram. Yeah, probably I am there as well, yeah. Greetings from bit down south, the Baltic Sea coast. So it's Lithuania or Poland. Okay. Yes, thank you. Yeah, I'm doing them by myself. Okay, at least this size works. Those are in correct size. Mixed order, amazing. I don't know why. So, what will be ordered? So, probably this, then that, then... It's kind of looking darkish. I don't know how that will work, but we'll see. Something like that. No. Yes. Okay. You're from Finland. Nice. Hello, neighbor. Almost neighbor, right? Germany here. Oh, that's way more south. I was imagining that, yeah. Lithuania, Poland, maybe. Germany. Cool. Okay. For this iPhone we have everything fine. For this one, very bad, but that Figma template don't have correct size. Screenshot dimension should be like that. Can we just resize it? What size do we got here? It is 120. Come on. And we need 124. Oh, one more Germany. Guten Tag, Goldie. So we need 2042. Why? So which exactly? Probably first. I don't know. Let's try. Can I resize it? Quick actions. There should be somewhere. Convert image. Okay. JPEG. No. Yeah, that will not work. Time to learn German. Yeah, exactly. What is your favorite backend framework? My favorite backend framework is to just avoid backend completely as much as possible. If it is not possible, then CloudKit. If I need something more, then I used Firebase before, but do not use in any current projects. And but for all the bigger projects where I'm working, that Antiland previously mentioned, my current freelance project, we have just dedicated backend development team, so I do not do anything for backend on those projects. And my own projects are relatively small, relatively simple. I just try to avoid backend development. I need another jolt of motivation to finish my first step. Well, on my 3L job, yeah. Can you share a roadmap to learn Swift all in all? Oh, those roadmap questions, you know. I actually, about roadmap, I posted that. Let me show you first on Twitter. XCOM. I posted not so long ago, and I pinned that post, and basically you don't need roadmap to become iOS developer. Sure, that's kind of nice to know, kind of, I don't know what learn next after Swift, but basically often it happens so that those who are asking for roadmaps didn't start to learn anything. Basically, pick whatever tutorial you like. I am recommending here a few of them, you know. Sean Allen, I like those courses. 100 Days of Swift, also amazing. You don't really need roadmap to start. So quite often that question is just asked. That is a way of procrastination. If you're really looking for a roadmap, again, another thing with roadmaps is you don't really need to know the kind of full roadmap, how to become from beginner to the senior developer just to start learning. You basically need to take one of those courses, learn some basics, then understand basically what you want to do next. If you want to build your own applications, start to build your applications and Google, you know, kind of how to solve problems and so on. So, I don't know. If you will ask like that, so what you should learn first? Okay, Swift, then kind of SwiftUI basics, then maybe MapKit, then core data or Swift data currently, then CloudKit, you know, for backend and so on and so on. But basically, if you want to build application which will not use MapKit, why are you using it? If you will get work in the company which is not using MapKit, again, why do you need it? So you will forget it anyways. So doesn't make sense to kind of learn all 2-3 programming languages just to know everything. You will forget all of that anyways, so do not do that. Georgia, hello. Молодой Pablo, здорово. Doing well, thank you. I'm about to finish my first step, but I am stuck for real. I don't know how to make text view validate and compare from local JSON files. Oh, that's tricky. I can't answer that on spot as well. I should Google. Have you tried Fiverr for design? Yes, I asked it to make 2 or 3 icons for a few of my applications. Kind of, I don't know, mixed experience. That wasn't bad. Oh, hey, Luca. Hello. Poland in the chat. Hello, hello. I'm getting question, do I know Russian well? Yeah, I know Russian quite well. I born back in USSR, and back in USSR, basically everyone had to know Russian, so that's how things is working. I will not be able to buy a bread in the shop without Russian. So sure, I learned Russian. Okay, where I am. Okay, I was in Figma. Yeah, exactly, Vadim. I agree with you. I can agree with that statement. Oh, one thing that I don't like in Figma, there are some kind of, what those size points are. Those are not pixels. I really don't like this thing in the Figma. I don't know how to convert that to the kind of something. Are you still earning revenue from Antiland? No, I don't. I didn't. Antiland wasn't my own project. Antiland was, I built it for customer. How can I convert this to those kind of mystic, to this? I have no idea. Didn't you tell? Yeah, I'm usually going to sleep at 10 o'clock. Can Figma automatically convert images for required versions automatically? Maybe. Or maybe I should... So, that's not for... Maybe I need to export it in... For example, now we're exporting to the 3 times. Maybe if I will export to 2 times, maybe that will fix the problem. Let's try. Okay, replace. Let's try to replace and see if that will work. Have you experienced tricky App Store rejections? Shitload of them. Even, you know, even I will tell you more. I even saw not kind of a review rejection, but basically that's happened with the Antiland application. Basically your application is in the App Store and then out of the blue Apple comes and saying to you, okay, your application is removed from the App Store in China until you will implement this and that kind of features. That's it. Use scale tools and set height for all. Okay. I will try. I will give it a try one more time. We'll see how that will work. Yeah, but it is already kind of saying iPhone 6.7 display, but we need for iPhone 6.5. So that's kind of should be wrong. Okay, let's try one more time. Yeah. Legal intellectual property. Yeah, those... I have been on calls with Apple. That's tricky, you know. Apple said the art removed. Yeah, that may happen as well, yeah. Не могу понять, сколько языков ты знаешь. So, молодой Pablo asking how much languages do I know. So, I can speak Russian. So, я могу говорить по-русски довольно свободно. So, that was Russian. Obviously, I'm talking English. Obviously, I'm talking Latvian because that's my native language. Labvakar, šī ir latviešu valoda. I can pretend that I speak German, Guten Tag, Auf Wiedersehen, and so on and so on. I spent a little bit of time in Duolingo learning Spanish and was kind of... I learned enough to make kind of... I don't know, to make groceries in the shop and stuff like that. I don't know, but definitely I can't talk and I do not understand Spanish. Well, let's say 3 languages: Latvian, Russian, English. Those are fluent. Auf Wiedersehen sounds like real German, bro. Nice. Yeah, I kind of dropped the ball with that Spanish, but probably will do again. Don't use user-generated. Very good point, Luca. Exactly, completely agree, but with that Antiland project, that was tricky because that's basically chat. What's your thoughts on AR apps versus Vision Pro apps development? Out of those 2 markets, will you see big opportunities for developers? I don't see big opportunities at the moment. That's one of the reasons why I stick with regular iPhone app development. If your goal is to earn as much money as quickly as possible, develop applications for others, basically sell your skills. If you want to earn money as quickly and as much as possible from your own products, build applications for iOS, for iPhones, because that is most kind of widely used platform. If you are interested in virtual reality or Vision Pro apps, and you are kind of thinking how to, I don't know, future-proof, not even future-proof, but kind of be kind of first in the market and kind of how you're placed in that market, then yeah, you can develop applications for Apple Vision Pro as well. That's my opinion. I may be wrong, so. But interesting. 6.1 mockups, but we need 6.5. Yeah, exactly. Most of the post-Soviet kind of that how it is, countries, let's say. Okay, Germany wasn't really, but it was under, let's say, Soviet Union control and everything. So everyone kind of in my age and older speaks at least a little bit Russian. Hello, Renel. Hello, Renel. Hey. Shouldn't you sleep already, Renel? It's midnight already. You probably should. Good night, Renel. I will be happy to see some easy way to fix that. What Lucas said. Something about scale. Let me. Scale tools and set height for all. Use scale tools. Scale tools in Figma probably. Yeah, that could be good if I... Okay, good, nice. iPhone 6.7 screen. Can we change something here? No. Properties, auto layout. Hell, I don't know how to scale it. I'm too bad with Figma. I'm a little bit better with... Oh, actually. I know the shortcut. Sketch. I still probably have some old version of the Sketch. Command K. Okay, Command K. Command K. Nothing happens if I'm hitting Command K on this layer. Command K doesn't work. Okay, whatever. I don't want to spend too much time on that. Let's do that in dumb way. Because here, I think I probably have right screen size. Here it is. This will be right size. And here you have kind of normal, kind of 2042, that size, you know, in Sketch. Upper K. Upper K. Whatever. I think that will take, if you have image magic peak, or just K. Oh, here it is, scale. Yeah, but I don't know how to scale from those magic numbers to the kind of normal kind of size. You know, I've been building apps for Android for 6 years and slightly I have nothing that's generating revenue. The Android market is so bad. Yes. Now I'm learning Flutter for making iOS apps. Yeah, basically that was kind of one of the main topics in my last videos, basically why I do not develop applications for the Android. Where is my channel? Here's my channel. So last video was, no, actually that wasn't last one. Oh, that was why I don't develop Android apps and web. So that, okay, that wasn't the last one. 2 months ago. Time flies. Okay, so 400. I have no idea what that means. If I will hit twice, okay, that's amazingly kind of make it bigger, but should be 3x3 size normally from those you have. I'm not sure because this one is 414. I don't know what that means. That's why I like Sketch actually. In Sketch, basically you have just size 2042. That's exactly what Apple is asking. Apple also is asking for 2042. Those are just numbers, what I understand. Those are pixels. Why Figma is not using pixels? That is some kind of resolution points. I don't understand, but whatever. And if I will add here, let's try 2042. That will be something probably different. Oh, probably I need to kind of click this one to maintain proportion. 2042. Oh, that was wrong one. Okay. Back. This one. Let's close it. 2042. Booms. Oh. Yeah, that's something very bad. Oh. That's something very bad. Okay. Tap export and set X3. Oh, that I did that on the very beginning. That didn't work. Yeah, Sketch was good. It's kind of sad that Sketch is kind of going out of the market, but Sketch was good. I will do that in dumb way. I know that's dumb, but watch me. Boops, like that. I know that's very dumb, but this will work and that will be faster than learn how to scale in Sketch. Oh, probably I exported something very small and that will be in horribly bad resolution. Okay, let's try one more. Export that in those X3 size. Maybe it somehow automatically will fix itself. I don't know. Oh, I don't need that scale. Oh, how can I get back to the, oh, here it is, export. So maybe I need to export in X4 because X3 for some reason didn't work. Totally dumb, but whatever. Come on, I clicked that export. Hello. Clicking export one more time. Oh, it doesn't click anymore. Ah, okay, I had to wait. Okay. Go to fly. Bye. Bye. Yeah, replace it. Let's go. So probably it's replaced. Yeah, it's big. Let's check just in case. Maybe somehow that's magically is the right size. I doubt, but whatever. Yeah, sure, it's not. Here in Sketch, that kind of it just works fine, you know, when you export them. I don't know why. I don't know why. Sure, that's that template is just kind of broken in Figma, but I'm kind of not ready to learn tonight anymore how to use Figma properly. I'm a little bit better in Sketch because Sketch is the tool I learned first for design, and I never really kind of learned Figma. I just kind of trying to apply whatever I learned in the Sketch and do this about the same in the Figma. Somehow Sketch works better. That's 40-30 to... Okay, Pepe, let's try. Let's give it a try. I believe that you know what you're talking about. Let's try. Why not? So I should scale it. You're saying to 40-30. To 932. Okay. I don't know, that doesn't look good. I'll probably scale all of that instead of each. Okay. No, that should kind of be correct. 40-30. It is already exactly that size that you are saying, actually. 430 to 932, and when I exported that in the size, kind of that X3 size. Let's see. Size 3x. Export 10 layers. Vadim, who are you asking about not using Xcode? Me? Ah, I see a previous comment. I have seen some videos YouTube where people are making iOS apps with Flutter and using Mac. Yeah, I understand now. There are part of the people who think that Flutter is better to use because you're kind of getting kind of flexibility to develop Android applications as well. Sure, we understand limitations of Flutter apps, right, and complications what Flutter brings to the development. So see, it's still, Pepe, it still doesn't work. So there is something else. I'm not in a mood to fight with that today. I will just do super dumb monkey kind of job and we'll do like that kind of. Yeah, Luca developing applications using Flutter. And I have to say that Lens app that you developed, it looks amazingly good. I really like the design and everything about it. But yeah. But I learned iOS developing basically natively, and I do not see any reason for myself to switch to the Flutter. Basically, why? If I can develop native applications faster and easier for myself, so what's the benefits from switching to the Flutter and basically learning Flutter? Just to have Android applications. So we just heard right here in the chat that it's not easy to make money from Android applications. I'm not saying it's impossible. Sure, doable. Why not? Of course you can do that. It's not easy. yeah, I don't know. I developed one kind of test project using Flutter. That's not really kind of development. I just follow a tutorial. So what was that? Where it disappeared? Oh. Okay. I release it button too quickly. So I just follow a tutorial, and sure, for me, because I know Swift and SwiftUI, it's kind of much easier to use that. Flutter, I'm not a big fan of Dart programming language. I found that during that test project. That's probably, I don't know. Okay, so here we have, those should be in correct size now. Select all, make exportable. What about React.js? Do you mean React Native? Are we talking about React Native or what? What is React.js? And now JS, and now React. I don't know about React Native. I will say that if you already a JavaScript developer and you need to develop mobile application, which is relatively kind of simple and so on, so yeah, sure, why not? Go for that. Did I select all of them or few of them? Desktop, App Store screenshots, new folder, sketch. I will say so that in job market, from my perspective, in job market, it looks that React Native and native application development is more popular than Flutter. So that's what I see. Maybe I'm missing something, but I don't see kind of success story of the Flutter. But again, that's just my perspective, and maybe that can be totally different in different markets. Yeah, exactly, Sergey. Exactly. The tool that you are familiar with is the best tool to build application. It's kind of, if you already know that, if you already know some programming language and you can build it, you can build that whatever you want to build using that application. So probably that's a good choice. And again, in programming, for so many questions, answer is it depends, right? Okay, what happened now? You can't upload more than 10 screenshots. Oh, I am uploading more than 10? Maybe, I don't know. Let's see. I don't want to count them. Okay, I believe you, Apple. Let's... Finally, after all this work. So that's great that I didn't delete that sketch application, right? So what was the order? Training tabs, then training itself. Probably this one. Yeah, seems like. No, not really. Settings, reminders. Where are settings? Settings. Yeah, stuff like that. Whew, finally. I have not tried Flutter app for iOS apps, how it looks for Apple to get approved. Oh, I don't know. Luca can comment on that, but that project that I made, that was just tutorial. I just followed a tutorial, created the tutorial project, and that's it. Okay, so we have different screenshots now. Start test. Add for review. Sure, of course, we have to add this test for review. Maybe I have dick pictures here, right? Oh my gosh, Apple. Submit to app review. So, totally. I forgot that we have to get approval from Apple for screenshots to get to start tests. Okay. That is done. So now we can close Sketch. We can close this one. Okay. I have little bit, maybe not little bit, we'll see how fast I will get sleepy. Time left to do some real development as well. Oh, interesting, we have feedback from Luca. My app was treated like normal iOS app. The problem with Flutter is sometimes you need to update info list to support permissions. Yes. But that's not only with Flutter. That's that permission thing. I just did that for my freelance project today. Basically, you have to history. Reopen all closed windows, maybe. Reopen all windows from last session, maybe. Let's see. Pivotal tracker. Let me find the task. Privacy updates. Here it is, and here is link to that. So basically there are requirements from Apple. You have to add this privacy manifests and signatures. And Flutter is just one of them. Here is Flutter and few more Flutter kind of libraries. For those you have to add that manifest. But you need that manifest anyways. For example, if you are using user defaults, you need that manifest. If you are, I don't know, using user's location, you need to add that to the manifest as well. And yeah, here are plenty of third-party kind of libraries. Kingfisher, that's for pictures, I don't know, whatever. Charts, popular library for charts, and so on and so on. Many of them. What do you think about Node.js backend track and how common it is for jobs? I have no idea. I'm developing iOS applications. I don't even know from what side to come to the Node.js. Nothing about that. Happy Easter. Oh, Yekaterina, labvakar, paldies. Happy Easter to you as well. So yeah, basically there are plenty of stuff which asks for that privacy manifest, but besides that you need to add it for other things as well. As I mentioned it, that for example here is for example file stamp. Okay, I don't know who is using that. System boot time, I don't know, disk space, but user defaults, for example, If you are using user defaults just in your own application, that is this one, CA92. If you are using user application across applications, for example, you have app widget, something like that, then this, and so on and so on. Did you try Arc browser? Arc browser, probably that was one when you need to create account to wait in the waiting list and create account to get it opened. So no. Yeah, it is new requirement, but that requirement was announced in WWDC 23, basically last year, summer, and now it is deadline for it. Basically for all new app submissions, you will see request to add this manifest. Yeah. It's kind of new, but deadlines are, where are deadlines? Deadlines are, here is, starting May 1, you need to include for the third party starting March 13. So, and so on and so on. Yeah, if you have existing application in the App Store and you already use it, for example, Flutter or Firebase, then you don't need to update anything. If you are uploading new application, you will need this manifest. If you have existing application in the App Store and you are adding any of those frameworks, listed frameworks and so on, then you need to include it as well, yeah. Yeah, exactly, Vadim, yeah, exactly. I use Node in backend, it's quite common, yeah. Oh, Bank is using Node in the backend, interesting. That's interesting. React plus Next.js. So yeah, so chat has way much better experience and knowledge about that. I have no idea about web development at all. Okay. So, good evening. Yeah, late night stream, exactly. That's what we are doing here. Boom. So I am running screen purchases, premium banner, purchase view. I am running experiments and I was using revenue cat paywall, and I see that paywall is kind of not very popular, and my paywall kind of converts and works better. So I would like to keep using revenue cat kind of part of the paywall for product purchases, but use my own kind of design for it, so something like that. That is the change that I would like to do. Any new app for your backlog? That's the problem. I have too many projects, too many ideas, and so on. So I wanted to start kind of cohort-based kind of course to kind of bring other kind of indie developers together in kind of working kind of sprints together, stuff like that. That in my mind. I have two apps in my mind which I would like to build. I would like to kind of get motorcycle license. I almost kind of started to build Shopify kind of shop to add, to update. For example, those code caps are not available anymore. I would like to kind of get for summer new caps, new t-shirts, maybe some hoodies. So I have too many things going in my mind. What's time of payment you are using? And is it required an LC? What? So brilliant ways to use GTD. Yeah, exactly. What type of payment? For what payment? In-app purchases? That's Apple in-app purchases, basically. Apple Payment SDK. Yeah. GTD is kind of helping me to remember everything. Hey Artemis, what's your favorite design pattern for user interface? I can't name any design pattern for user interface. Are you talking about some design systems, or you're asking about development? If you're asking about development, then probably that's MVVM currently, and it was MVC for just UI kit applications. But that's kind of not only user interface, that's basically app design pattern. For payments, I'm using Apple in-app purchases. And again, you can implement them kind of from scratch using just Apple Store Kit. And that's how it works in freelance customer, because if you have kind of big amount of money, then you do not want to pay some extra. But if you are kind of small indie developer, you don't want to care about all of that and everything. Basically, you just implement some third-party SDK for in-app purchases. I'm using Revenue Cat. There are many, and many other as well. Okay, so premium overview. Let's run the application. Have you used Viper or Arch? No, there was Viper. There was kind of plenty more. I used MVC with coordinators for one of the projects which I kind of submitted as a kind of test project for one startup. But Viper or Arch, that didn't happen to work on. That didn't happen. I didn't work on any kind of freelance project which would use any of those kind of fancy frameworks. For myself, I do not see any reason to use them. Why? Because, for one-man project, basically, why? All those architectures, all those fancy architectures are basically needed to somehow manage project when you are kind of working on kind of big project with many people involved and so on and so on. Basically, that is the purpose of those architectures, not to just somehow magically make your app better. It doesn't do anything. What's going on here? What's going on? Your application will not make more money and will not become better if you will use some fancy application, And yeah, exactly. Viper is more for teams, big teams and so on. Any fancy application is just to somehow manage big projects and so on. For indie developer, basically you don't need any of that. And if you are not working in the team which is using some of those applications, that also doesn't make sense to learn it, just to know it. Because if you will go and work in some specific team and they will use Viper, then they will have their own kind of version. Viper with Blackjack or whatever, Does Apple allow approve app if it uses payment in a web view through third-party payment gateway like Stripe? Not really. There are exclusions for European Union, but in short, you don't want to do that. Hola. Cuba, nice. Hello. Hey, Jorgi. So that's how my current paywall looks like. Basically, I would like to use just this part, wording, and this part I will remove and will use Revenue Cat for that. That's the plan. Where do you go to get designs for your own app, logo, screens, store assets? Store assets I just generated earlier on the stream. That was... I did that right now. Here it is. Basically, we just created that. I think I found this template somewhere in Figma community. And what else? So there are you can see, come on, zoom in. You can see pictures, and I'm getting those pictures whenever you can get legally pictures for free. And besides that, what do you see? There are not so many kind of any assets, those kind of icons, everything that is SF symbols. And besides that, that is just SwiftUI. That's not even, I don't know. This one I drove in the Sketch app. Again, another design tool. I can show you basically how it works. You have to start from something. Let me see if I will find my... How you come up with design. Let me show you how I come up with design. So this is my freediving application, right? Here is first version of user interface. Basically, that works like that. You build crappy application on the beginning, then you kind of making version 2, start to build something on top of that, and version 2.2, that was onboarding screen, so I created that. Here is some inspiration. Basically, you are looking for inspiration, save some screenshots and so on and so on. So, I don't know, that's how you go. This is basically how I was thinking, okay, I would like to have something like that for icon. Basically, you're drawing it and then you start to make something like, you know. So, yeah. I don't know. Start with something simple. I think this looks kind of horribly bad and kind of, I don't know. But it was working for version 1. Third-party payment options are not allowed, aren't they? Yes, kind of, yeah. Third-party payment gateway. Basically, there is this kind of weird thing whatever. I didn't kind of dive in the details, but basically what is allowed now in European Union when you can make kind of your own that side loading thing what you're talking about, right? You know, folks, with that one. So basically you can implement kind of your own way of doing that, but basically you can send users to then you can implement link to the payment page, and you are kind of going to the web page to make payments, but that link should be formatted exactly how Apple using to do that. There will be warnings that, oh, you are leaving this safe harbor and going to the bad and wrong internet where you can be scammed and yada yada, all of that stuff. And yeah, then you can do those payments. But I don't see why you need that, because you need to kind of pay to the Apple that fee anyways. There is not 15 anymore, but there is something like 20 or 30 or what else, not percent. But anyways, you will pay for the payment processor some percents as well. At the end of the day, basically you're getting the same amount of money. You don't want to do that, believe me. At the end of the day, you will pay about the same amount of money and will have 10 times more headache. Exactly, folks. In the nutshell, you will not earn more, you will have more headache, and Apple did whatever is possible to make it kind of almost works, but it is not useful for anyone. Even more, basically you have to send reports monthly to the Apple, report how many users, basically how many sales did you have, then you have to pay Apple their kind of percentage from that. It's crazy. I assume that probably it will be back in the court, and then will be again few more years of negotiations. Is it good enough is it enough basically or not, and so on and so on. So basically we can delete don't need this check offering. We don't need basically anything payment related. I will remove revenue card from the screen. Environment, yes. Purchase error handling. Okay, we don't need purchase error handling. The process is already in place. Yeah. Probably, yeah. If someone will buy subscription, 10 euros. No, not really. If you are applying to the small business program, then Apple will take €1.5, 15%. You can apply to the small business program if you are making less than 1 million per year. So probably you can. If you are asking those questions, probably you are not earning million yet in the App Store. Okay, we don't need this button here. Actually, we don't need any of those buttons. So nice. So nice. This purchase view. Okay, and we will be able to nuke that all the purchase view as well. So I'll be able to delete shitload of code. That's amazing. That's amazing. And yeah, of course, that is not take home money after that as well. After that, you're getting it to your bank account, and then you will need to pay government taxes and so on. So you're getting way less than that. Why do we have so many paddings? I applied a small business program. It's 15 project. Wait a minute. Why it is still 30% in European Union? Is it really? I don't think so. Because I was approved for that. I don't know. I was approved for that small business program, but I don't know. Cleaning code is nice. Yeah. Basically, you can delete half of the class. That's cool. On pricing tab. Really? Are you saying I'm kind of paying 30%? Yeah, I don't know. I was kind of thinking that I am paying 15% to the Apple. If I'm still paying 30%, that's crazy. Okay, that was for buttons, that padding probably. Yes, no, padding was for, I don't know for what. Basically, we don't need that padding. Here. Can that be really true? That I still paying that? Yeah. The problem with keyboard like that is, where is my control key? Control I. But they increase the prices after DMA. Yeah, maybe, I don't know. Let me see, do I have opened this one? Yeah, for example, apps. Let's go. Let's open, I don't know, this one, for example. I have subscriptions here. Here I can see my, how I can see. Okay, 80% after second year, whatever, sure. There is, for example, monthly. How will I see? Current pricing for new subscribers. Yeah, I see just the price, you know. I do not see how much Apple takes here. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Apple. Small business program. How it works, the basics, blah, blah, blah. So, no more than 1 million USD, enrolling. I do not see that Europe is excluded here. For us. Interesting. You clearly see how much you will get when app are paid. You don't know. Yeah, you kind of see how much money you get, but I'm not sure that kind of sucks. Well, for me, so you are saying that it works for sales in US. In my case, I will say that most of the sales happens in US for my apps, so it's kind of still works then. I was thinking that for developers from European Union, that doesn't work. If that work for sales in US, so that's kind of okay. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I kind of believe you. Wait a minute, let me see if I will switch not to the subscriptions, but in-app purchases. I have one in-app purchase in this application. Price is current price. Okay, yeah, here we have price and proceeds. So where is US? United Kingdom, don't we have Americas here? Ukraine, Uruguay. Am I blind? What's going on? I use it to spend extra 60 per month during 3-4 months just because I forget to unsubscribe. Oh, I'm sending notifications to my customers. Oh, United States is on top. Oh, amazing. I don't know why. Oh, I'm not kind of feel to do math. Okay, 44, it's let's say 50. And from 50 we are giving away $12. Have you tried price experiments? Yes, I did. A shitload of them. Actually, I wrote a newsletter about experiments. And I shared some numbers here. Subtract. Where is my newsletter? Home? No. Writer's dashboard? Probably. Posts. Here is. View post. Not so easy to find. Basically, here is some description about experiments. 70% US. Okay, thank you. I do not feel any more power to do the math in 1 o'clock at the night. So I wrote something a little bit about paywalls. And then, yeah, I do experiments. Still running, few of them. Okay, seems that is true, right? So Apple is kind of charging more from us. Okay, we don't need this padding here, I believe you. Navigation probably on wrong level. Probably we need that navigation stuff here. Okay, let's refresh the view, preview. Okay, nice, it works. So probably we need some spacer on the bottom, but actually I would like to add probably something else. So besides this one, that could be some kind of scroll view, and we could add some reviews from users, maybe some screenshots from reviews, ratings, and so on. Good night, Sergey. Well, I'm going as well. I'm going also. I think, I kind of removed what is not strictly necessary in this screen. And probably I will think what I would like to add here, because that will be scroll view. Basically, user will be able to scroll and bottom will stick. And on the bottom, I will have just that payment kind of block from Revenue Cat. I will do that stuff. Probably I will go, I don't know, read a book a little bit, wind down and go to sleep as well, because it's kind of big task, big chunk to do. I spent more time than expected on those screenshots. So yeah, it was cool to hang out again. I don't know, I try to do those live streams on the mornings. Do not work very well at nights. Often I tired, trying to go to sleep on kind of better earlier, but whatever. I don't know. Basically, I'm just saying that my streaming schedule is a mess, and I don't know. I'm not sure if that will get better anyway, anymore, any day. Yeah, whatever. Okay, bye everyone. Good night. See you next one. Ciao.